Oh, it worked. Hello. Wow, it's saying 3 people in here. I was doing a test run on my computer because I haven't been able to go live in forever. And I found another option, which is going through the webcam. So if you can see and hear me, let me know. Bernadette Mamo, happy Saturday. How are you? This is completely random. I've been wanting to be able to use, I don't know if it's really clear, might need to put on another light, but I haven't been able to go live on my laptop at all. So it's a brisk morning here in Pennsylvania. It's a little chilly willy. I didn't even think that this was going to work. So how's the weather where you are, Bernadette? Let me grab my glasses. Oh. So I don't know if I'll actually get anybody in here because this is so random for a Saturday morning. But yeah, it's a little chilly willy. How's the weather where you're at, Bernadette? Nice to see you again. Come on in, come on in. This is just a random stream. I was trying to fix my laptop because, as you very well know, I haven't been able to go live in some time from my laptop. Hot Mess Express. Good morning. Yes, happy Halloween, everyone. How are you, Hot Mess Express? I'm awake and it's 25 degrees here in Toronto. I've been awake since about, I want to say 4. And it was like 35 here. So I think I got my stuff out of my garden in time, but it is the first frost. Is usually like 32 degrees. So I think my spider plant might have survived outside. I'm good at work. How are you? I am good, thank you. I wanted to play around with my computer because I haven't been able to do a live stream from my computer. This is the room. This is my room. And I was setting up the vanity with the laptop and things of that nature and wanted to see if I could get it to work. It won't work unless I hit the webcam. So I know the lighting is a little off, but oh, you're not off on Saturdays? That sucks. Hot Mess Express. It's pretty. I love the crosses on the wall. Thank you. I just changed them yesterday. My room is Paris with some crosses. And the only thing I have to do is change curtains. This is all freshly painted because they're blue. And my room is like black and gray. Paris and crosses. That's my bedroom. Well, I am, but I came in to get some overtime. Ooh. Good idea. As long as you're not stuck there all day. So yes, so happy Halloween, everyone. It's going to probably be a strange Halloween, I would think. A lot of people are not trick-or-treating. Nope, I'm leaving at 12. Good for you. Then you at least get to have the rest of the day to yourself. I cannot believe it's 25 degrees in Toronto where Bernadette's at. And I was freezing last night. This is really like our first cold snap. But let me show you. Look at how cute this is. I don't know. Maybe I'm gay, but I think this is adorable. It's not really to be used. It's just for us collector gardeners. Is this not adorable? It has like shears and shovel, rake, pitchfork, and it has like a water bottle or oil bottle and this little cute little basket. So it's like a collector's garden set. Try to hold it still. Yeah, so I thought that was super cute. Nope. I am just sitting in my office watching you laugh out loud. Shoo, that's cold. It's 46 here. Yeah, it got down to about 34, 35, but not freezing because that's 32 here. But it was a tad bit chilly. So yeah, I think I'm going to use it on my desk as I'm doing gardening stuff. I might try to see if I can find, I don't know if I'll be able to, some gardening writing paper with envelopes and with some stickers. I thought that would be really cute. So yeah, this is sort of like a vanity. It's an antique set, and I'm using it as a desk. Are you feeling better? A little bit after Sunday's live last week. Coffee with the Crockers at the same time. Squirrel. That's funny. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so Monday I woke up and I was throwing up. I only threw up 3 times, but my head was killing me. My eye socket was killing me. So I had to wait for Jimmy to get home, and he took me to urgent care. And I have a severe infection, so I'm taking antibiotics. I just need to get into a dentist and just tell him to pull it all out. So, but yeah, I missed Tim's Ridge Life. I missed that. I didn't get any notification. And I knew that Jared Crocker was going to go live last night, and I thought about it, but I was a little busy. And of course, he has Ridge Life and everyone else on. So, and my favorite girl, Melanie. So, her husband, the squirrel. So, yeah, Simple Life Reclaimed was on as well. I hope the antibiotic helps. I do too. It's 40 pills. You're supposed to take 4 a day. I can't even get 4 in a day. So I've already taken my 1 for this morning. I at least try to get 3 in a day. And then there's a steroid that I have to take. There's only 3 or 4 pills. I didn't start that yet, but something's got to be done because I had this accident in my mouth. I hit my jaw, long story short. And then COVID, well, I had a couple extractions done right here. And then COVID happened, and then I couldn't get back in there. So, like my freshly washed do, it's a mess. This is me on a Saturday morning. Nobody really sees me with my hair down super long, but yeah, it's a mess right now. So yeah, I hope it makes me feel better too, because that was a lousy feeling on Monday morning to wake up. I was like, my head was pounding. It was in my temple. You know, you always start thinking the worst. It was in my eye socket, the side of my nose, here. And then I started saying, oh no, I feel really nauseous. Before you know it, I threw up 3 times. I didn't throw up any more than that. 3 times. It stopped at like 7:13. Christina's World Outdoors. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. This was an impromptu live because I haven't been able to go live on my computer, and I was trying to figure it out. And it seems like it will only let me go live if I use my webcam. So it only took like 5 months to figure that out. My hair is on top of my head. Yours looks a lot better than mine. Mine's a hot mess. It's freshly washed. It's still a little wet, but yeah, it's kind of long. Gets on my nerves. So Jimmy did pretty good with not wanting to put the heat on last night, and then he couldn't take it this morning. He said it was like too cold because it's hardware floors, so it gets a little chilly willy. Me, I can handle it. Good morning at Christine's World Outdoors. And Hot Mess Express, I forgot. I get to have a moderator. So, hey, we'll just hang out. Look, I was just showing Hot Mess Express, this little caddy. It's like a little gardening caddy for like your desk. It's not really to be used. It's got like a rake, a hoe, and a shovel with some shears. And I guess this is an oil bottle. And it comes in this cutesy little basket. So I'm going to leave it on my desk here. That's where I'm going to be doing my work. And now I just have to try to find some type of gardening paper with some envelopes. That would be super cute. How are you doing, Christine's World? How's the weather there? I had a rough week last week with a headache. It sucked. It was all in my eyeballs. Well, oh my goodness. Mine was in my eye, it was in my temple. And then I threw up over it 3 times, but went to urgent care, which is quicker than going to the emergency room here. And after I took the mask off, he's like, all right, let's take a look. And he's like, yeah, you need teeth pulled and you have abscess. And so there's 40 pills, supposed to be 4 times a day. And there's only 3 or 4 pills of the, can't think of it right now. But I didn't start that yet because I was just a little nervous. So yeah, I got to tell you something. Super glad you are here. Having some Wawa coffee. And I did a video for Croctober Extravaganza. And at the very end of the video, I got like blah, da, 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 and forgot the name. I'm like, oh, I'll just hashtag it. So I have that video coming out. It's where you cook something in a crock pot that's one of your like family favorites or something you really enjoy once the weather changes. So I did that. I just thought it was funny because the video is going good. It's just always my luck. And at the very end, I got tongue-tied, tongue-twisted, and completely forgot what the hashtag was. Whew. So that ending's a little bit of a hot mess. I hope your headache's feeling better. Is it good now? I did ask the doctor, why did I throw up? I said, I've never thrown up from any type of infection. And he said, infection will make that happen. So yes, I honest to goodness didn't think this was going to work. I had no intentions on going live. I was just trying to figure out if I could fix my computer up and figure out what's stopping me from going live. And it says the only way that I can go live is to hit because it was like an embezzled code or something, and it was so complicated. So I found something else that said, hit your webcam button, and pulled me right on. So I was like, well, if I didn't want to go live, I'm live now. I feel better now, thank goodness. Thank goodness. It really stinks when you feel crappy. It really does. 3 thumbs up already. What is going on? So yeah, so like I said, just an impromptu video because I wanted to try to see if I could use my laptop and not just be stuck to my cell phone constantly. So, and I'm hoping that this antibiotic kicks in. Oh, the steroid. That was the word I was looking for, steroid. There's like 3 or 4 pills in there. And I got really nervous and didn't want to take it while no one was home. So I guess I have to start that eventually because I want to feel better. The problem is even the doctor said with COVID still going on here, my state's still shut down. You see that terrible mess going on in Philadelphia. I'm outside of that, where they're looting and stuff. I'm outside of that. But some dentists don't even want to let you in the office still. And or you have to wait for a really long appointment. So we shall see. Hopefully I can get in there and just get it done. Trying to have a cup of coffee and my Keurig stopped working this morning. Oh no. No, 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 no. I have a Keurig right in my bedroom. It's like the bureau, and past the bureau is like this little cutout, and I have a little mini fridge in there. Well, in that spot, my Keurig's right on top. I'm usually pretty good with Keurigs. I've had a lot of Keurigs. Oh, you have to drive to get a coffee. Why don't you try? It depends on what Keurig that you have. Do you have the digital one? I have a digital one. It's in storage. But mine stopped one day, and then I called them. It's like a little orange piece, and you fill it with water, and you put it in, and you pull the handle down 3 or 4 times. Bingo, you have coffee. There's also a reset button you could try, but if you can't get it to work, I kid you not, I just did this for the goofy neighbor that I stayed with for a week. Call Keurig, tell them your model, if you've had it for 6 months or whatever, and they will ship you out a whole brand new one. Facts, because I called in for my neighbor, and he said his was 6 months old. I don't think they really care. His was probably a year old, and he was still getting a new Keurig. I'm trying the reset thing right now. Oh, I hope it works. That's the worst, when you want a cup of coffee and you have to leave home to go get it. That's why you should always have a backup regular coffee machine. I want to see about possibly getting into storage today and grabbing like my KitchenAid. Yeah, my KitchenAid. I want to get my Ninja pot if I could find it, because I have 2 units. They're small, so one got shoved in by my friend, and the other one was put in a little bit neater from my son. But I want to see if I can find an Xbox One that was brand new, my Ninja pot. It's the all-in-one pot. It also has the air fryer. I want to get that. My KitchenAid. I definitely need a food processor here in order to cook. So yeah, just a few kitchen things for now. Like my shirt, it's going to be backwards, but that's okay. Let me know how that works out, Christine. I know, I think I'm due for either to nuke this or to make another one, because there's only about this much left in there. I usually only will drink 1 hot coffee a day. I couldn't even touch coffee for a week because I felt so sick since last Sunday's live. So I just feel like I can't catch a break when it's coming to health issues. All right, she's trying it now. Let's see. So is everybody's gardens done? I have some herbs out back along with my spider plant, and was a little concerned about it getting cold last night. But it didn't go to freezing. I think Jimmy said it was like 40 in here or 45 in here when he got up this morning, and that's why he clicked on the heat. But I have mint out there that I'll probably go to harvest, and I have chives still going on out in the pots on the deck. Rosemary and sage usually will hold up through the winter, usually. But that pot of sage I'm saving for Thanksgiving. If you go back into some videos, I made the Needy Homesteader sage bread and cut it into cubes. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I was going to attempt to go to the store today to get my turkey. And yeah, it was still really cold this morning, ice on the windshields. And now he just went to go return his cable box. I already have a Fire Stick. So he's eliminating cable because it's just bull crap, nothing on it. And, always charges an arm and a leg. So what is everyone doing on this Saturday? I'm like super excited that I got to get on my laptop. Might not be the clearest, but I'll adjust that later. So anybody have anything good going on this beautiful Saturday? I think the high for here today, let's see. Well, right now it's 39 degrees. I think the high for today is between 46 and 48 here in Pennsylvania. And then tomorrow it's going to rain. It was saying 60% yesterday. Now it's saying 90%. So I kind of would like to get a few things done today before this lousy weather, rain comes tomorrow. It just rained like the last 2 days. I guess Christine's still working on it. And what do you do for work, Hot Mess Express, if you don't mind me asking? I should name this Coffee with Bagel Egg and Let's Dig It. I manage a stock room for a company. Nice. Is that the same timer you're at, 10:10? Just as long as you're home by 12. It's all that matters. So that you have your day to yourself. We had the leftovers of that hurricane come through this week. It was awful. Yes, it's 10:10 here. Yeah, I just poured and poured and poured some more here. Today is the first day I don't have it open, but it's pretty sunny here today. It's just a little bit on the chilly willy side today. So yeah, so this is my little area that I set up. I have a really good smelling Yankee candle sitting right here. This one is Raspberry Patch. Try not to light this one because I'm working on, I think it's Sugar Cookie right now. And I have my diffuser running in the room right now with some cinnamon going on. So yeah. Down trees everywhere, flooding, lost power. Oh no. When did that happen? And how long did it take for them to come out and get the power back up? Yes, I guess I don't need this box. I think it's adorably cute. I'm going to leave it out on my little desk area. So it was really pouring here. I've said this before, I'm near the river, so the wind was coming in from off the water. Extremely cold and damp, and yeah, a little bit of flooding. Hello, Amelia. Hello, white women, black. Okay, Hot Mess Express, can you take care of that? Thanks. Like, who does that? Yes,
All right, I'm going to go.
I got on through the webcam.
Yeah.
So that part's working. It happened Thursday, I think, Liver Power. Yes, you need to know that I'm black. I got a troll already.
All right. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get the baskets for tomato plants.
Okay.
But I'm not going to get the pots. because they're soaking wet and they're probably filled with water.
Maybe not, though.
It rained for 2 days.
Well, the Black Hulks and the, sorry guys, the Black Hulks and the tomato cages, I guess. Okay.
All right, I'll be back.
All righty. Have fun. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We got a troll. Amelia Pellin was timed out by Hot Mess Express, aka Little Bit, for 300 seconds. I would be mortified and embarrassed to go into someone's live and do some silliness like that. So let me go back to your power situation and ignore that. I'm trying to remove her. Okay, thank you. Christina's World, is she still here? Did she ever get her Keurig running? So you had it down tree with the rain, flooding and lost power. It happened Thursday. It's moving. Later that night. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Sometimes the power goes out too long. I'm like, ugh. Christina's World Outdoor. I was outside 2 minutes ago on the phone and a raccoon walked up on me, freaked me out. Christine, I would have been freaked out too. It's daylight. Raccoons aren't supposed to be out during the day. I just got back on from a phone call. Okay, I was just curious. Did you get your Keurig machine to work? Because remember, if you call Keurig, they're really good. I swear by a Keurig. Give them the model number, tell them what it's doing, and they'll send you out a whole brand new one. But if it's digital, you might just need that orange piece that you put water in it, and you have to pull the handle down like 3 times, and it works. Well, that's crazy. No raccoon should be out during the day. At least that's what I was always told, or it's got rabies. No, it was 2 nights ago. Laugh out loud about 12:30 and on the phone with my brother. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably would have startled me too. I haven't seen our lovely neighborhood fox here lately. He's the big boy. I haven't seen him lately at all, so I left my poor cat in the dust. So you ran? What are you going to do? The cat's going to have to keep up. It's got 9 lives, right? Oh, that's so funny. My uncle used to feed them, the raccoons, with cat food, so had to send my husband to go out and get them. That is hilarious. Oh, crack me up. So yeah, I've seen some comments under my cowgirl, cowboy candy, like it's a process. It was a little bit of a process, but nothing like major where you can't do it. I mean, I was following a recipe, and then when I went to say whose recipe it was, because I just Googled it, it didn't even say whose recipe it was, but it turned out quite well because some jalapenos are super hot, but I did the cowgirl candy with pineapple on the bottom of the jar. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Well, my husband said he was after the cat food. Probably my uncle used to get like the 20, 40-pound bag or 50-pound bags of cat food. He had a big colonial house with a big wraparound front porch. And he would be pouring cat food all over the front porch. And I'd be trying to get in at night. And I'm like, Pop, like you have 20 raccoons out here. How am I supposed to get in the door? And he's like, oh, they're hungry too, you know. He was a very religious man. And they do like cat food for sure, raccoons. So, yeah, I am hoping to be able to do a little impromptu video to give you a tour and show you what it looks like where I live. And I want to definitely show the backyard so I can get some advice on raised beds. I always thought I'd be like a Disney princess and be cool with wild animals walking up to me. Nope, I'm more like a pansy. Listen, I mean, I grew up in the country, you know, the wild animals and whatnot. And honest to goodness, between all the black bears, this is a true story. The black bear, the deer, the raccoons. And one day I was in the woods tinkering around, following the stream, wanted to get a drink, and this Doberman came at me. Of all places in the woods, in Mount Pocono was a Doberman, and I was like clinging to the tree. I don't even know how the thing even ended up in the woods, but that was probably the only thing I was really petrified of. I always swore that I could live and survive in the woods. Isn't that nuts? Even as a 15-year-old. So when I saw that Doberman, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get mauled to death in the woods, and this time I'm going to be by like a wild animal. The development that I lived in, I think one of the neighbors' dogs obviously got loose, but how would it know to go that far into the woods? So that was a scary moment for me. But yeah, no, I don't mind the wild animals. I don't think I would want a bear walking up to me, though. There's a lot of black bear where I grew up, and they're like harmless. They don't even really even bother you. They just go about their business. Skunks just purely stink. And then let alone I did the skunk challenge. Like I would never do that again. And raccoons are like a menace. They get into the trash and everything. So yeah, so what do you got coffee? Me, I'm like fickle. I need to have my coffee when I get up in the morning. Even in my other room in my house, I had a Keurig in there in my bedroom. I had this one out in the kitchen to show Jimmy what a Keurig was and everything, and he kind of likes it. But it's just a space thing. It takes up a lot of space on the counter. So I put it in here, but I have an extra, I have the digital one that's in storage, but I don't really care for it. For all the money I spent for that, you have to use just strictly Keurig K-Cups, or it'll say, oops, when you pull the lid down. So that annoyed me, and I packed it up. I like the old school Keurigs. They work perfectly fine. I am getting dressed and out to pick up a merchandise pallet to resell. So I'm picking a cup of coffee up on the way. Huh. Merchandise pallet. I guess that's when you'll get your coffee. Well, at least you'll get your coffee eventually, right? You're super, super funny. I haven't seen you in a while on our lives. Really miss you on Sundays at 8. And yeah, I fell behind on a lot of people's. So I have to get over to your channel and watch some videos. I've been making some progress, just not a ton. So yeah. So I know it's kind of like an impromptu video. I just really wasn't expecting when I was following the directions. I was like, I'm so sick of this embezzled code or something you have to stick in somewhere on YouTube. And I was like, let me just try the webcam that they're saying. So I tried that, and then I was like, oh, I'm live. Christina's World Outdoors. I know I've been so busy lately. I haven't even posted anything on YouTube in a while. Yeah, well, it's been a crazy summer on my end. I'm sure you're caught up, or maybe you're not. You can go over and play catch up. But yeah, I'd like to see you on the lives. Everyone misses you, and you're hilarious. And yeah, kind of not really liking my time on Sundays anymore. Hot Mess Express, I don't know. It's just not getting the turnout that it used to get. I don't know. But then I'm afraid to go like 9 because then people have work. And then I don't know about going at 7. I just don't know. But yeah, so I'm getting a lot of things done here. And trying to post some of the videos that I did here, which were food related, of course. You might have to change your time and just see how it goes. Yeah, but I don't want to like lose you or anyone else for that matter. So I don't know. I need like a suggestion on a good time. to go live because I feel like everyone wanted 8 o'clock and it's just getting skimpy. I don't know if it's because of the weather and everything else that's going on. Now Tuesday's voting. So I kind of wanted to get to the store today to get a few things just, out of the way and get my free turkey. But I don't know. I'm not feeling like 1,000%. So I don't know. We'll have to see. And I also wanted to get to storage. So if I work on Sundays, it's in the morning. So anytime in the evening is good for me. So you're saying anytime on Sunday? But if you work in the morning, then you got to get off and go to bed early. I did an impromptu live when I was still in my townhouse. I think it was like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was like a ton of people on, a ton. Christina's World, I have to run. Have a good day. Christine's World Outdoors. I hope you get your cart fixed. Don't forget to call them. They're not paying me, but I'm telling you, if it's a problem, they'll give you a new one at no cost. They won't even ask for the old one back. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Have a lovely day. And thanks for this impromptu live for just hopping on. We miss you. Hope to see you soon. Have a blessed day. No, I usually don't go to bed too early. We just have church from 6 to 7 p.m. on Sundays. Okay. Thanks, you too. Yeah, it was great seeing you. Hope to see you again soon. And I'll get over to your channel and catch up even on maybe the older ones. Oh, I have so many people's channels to catch up on. So yeah, it'll be almost 40 minutes that I was on, and this was not even planned. Have a good day, Christine from Hot Mess Express. I agree. I think some people are probably sleeping in. Maybe. I don't know what that's like anymore because Jimmy, my BFF, he goes to bed 7:30 every night because he gets up at 3 o'clock and even on the weekends. So I heard the heat click on and that woke me up. Plus I had to go tinkle. I wish I was sleeping, laugh out loud. I know, right? And look at my comfy bed. My dogs are taking it over and I just washed everything too. They're like little bookends. If they're not one on each bottom, they're always in my bed. So yeah, super comfy. 3 likes. 3 people are in here, apparently maybe just listening. I don't know why people do that. Just say hello. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be in need of some more coffee. Down to the bears. Well, I've been going to bed like super early prior to this antibiotic that I'm on. This antibiotic says you lose weight, go figure, and it interferes with your sleep. So, I don't know. I've been staying up a little bit later in hopes of sleeping in a little bit. So, yeah, so that video is going to be funny that I put out for Croctober Extravaganza is what I'm going to put in the title because that is the name of it. But at the very end, I was like, I couldn't even think of Croctober. Like I was cracking myself up. I literally was so tongue-tied, and then I'm just like, oh, I'll put it in a hashtag. So I don't know. I might even post that because what do we have? Let me look at my calendar real quick. I might actually, as a special treat, just put that video out because it's for Croctober. Today's Halloween. It's the last day. So it's just funny. I mean, I felt stupid as hell, but I just suddenly had a brain fart and just couldn't even think. But I may upload that today so that it's out there before October's over. A lot of people did the video, like Sutton Stays and the Hollered Homestead. and on and on and on and on. But even at the time when I was talking, I couldn't even remember some of the people's names. Ugh, telling you, I have so much going on in my mind that I just get like these brain farts. So I picked a rustic beef stew to do in the crock pot for Croctober extravaganza. So I think I may upload that today just for shits and giggles because today's the last day of October and I want to get it out there. And then I have to do Boone's 5 fall questions. I didn't do that yet, but I will. And yeah, so if you see that come out, you have to go on and write something funny. I mean, wait till you hear the end. I'm just like, duh, 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 duh. I mean, I just couldn't get it out of my mouth. I have a little over a week of being in my 30s. I'm looking forward to turning 40. High Mess Express. True story. I never thought I would age gracefully. I used to say that when I was young. When I turned 40, it was phenomenal. Like I already knew who I was. I was just even more confident and felt so comfortable in my own skin, knew exactly what I wanted, exactly what I wouldn't be willing to put up with, and I loved it. So congratulations. It's only a little over a week. You'll be 40, but you'll love it. You'll love it. You know, I felt like I already know who I am and what I stand for and what I believe in. It just kind of, I don't know, was like this woman power type of confidence. And even though I already had that, but I don't know, I just thought 40 was great. The rest, I don't know. Been having a rough couple years, so well, rough year. I would say a rough couple years, but as far as how I feel now, I just feel like it's one health thing after another. I'm just going to stick to being a hot mess. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm telling you, that was like my word. The 80s, the 90s, which were awesome. So that tells you I'm older than you are. Yeah, I used to tell my one friend, like, girl, you are such a hot mess. And when you showed up with that name, I loved it. A lot of people loved it. Even Lindsay was on. She liked it. Quite a few people really liked it. So why do you do the AKA little bit? Because so people remember who you were? Because if you did, that's pretty smart. Hey, you can be a hot mess all you want, girlfriend. We all can. I was thinking lately about my name of my channel, Hot Mess Express. I don't know. I'm starting to get this feeling like as much as I thought it was cute and I like it, if anybody has any suggestions for a new channel name, because that would be a lot for a t-shirt. I think a lot for a sticker, you know, to brand the name. I did it because I'm only 4'8" and everyone calls me Little Bit. Oh, that's too cute. My daughter's tiny. My daughter's like 4 or 5, and I'm tall and skinny, and yeah, but my Jared's pretty tall. I like the Little Bit. I like when people say wee little bit. So yes, I guess my grandchildren will be getting dressed up tonight, but I think she decorated the whole inside and the outside of the house because some people don't know what to do. Celebrate, not celebrate. And she bought a big projector with the screen and everything. So I think they're just going to have like a Halloween celebration there. So that's fine. So yeah, I don't know. Something's going on with my name of my channel. I get so many people that are like, I love your name. I love the name of your channel. And then I think about t-shirts or stickers and I'm like, it's pretty long. And I usually have to explain where I got the name from. I just came up with it. I wanted to be able to bake and cook in the garden. So did the bake a leg instead of break a leg and let's dig it, which was the gardening part. But I don't know. Does anyone else think it's like too long? Should I change it? Should I keep it? I don't know. but I would need something that really knocks my socks off. And then I would run into that situation of like having to do like, yeah, AKA, bake a leg and let's dig it. So I've been on here for almost 46 minutes on an impromptu live. So if anyone's seeing this later, this all started because I have not been able to get on live on my laptop at all since they did that upgrade. And I don't know if this will work all the time, but I fiddled with it and I went under the webcam randomly and it worked. So, I mean, I know it's not probably the clearest. Hopefully, I get a new laptop for Christmas. I would love that. So, yeah. Create a live stream via webcam. That's exactly what I was looking at. And that is how I ended up on live. So I was like a little shocked, like, wow, I'm live. Okay, cool. So this will be maybe a chit chat over coffee live with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It, who can finally get onto her laptop to do a live if I wanted to or need to. I think the other one might be clearer, but we shall see. So, with that being said, in a couple minutes, I am probably going to hop off of here. You know me, Hot Mess Express, I like my even number. And we're at like 4707. So when we get to 50, I guess I will get my day crack-a-lackin'. But glad to see you on here. Don't like the factor that you're in work, but at least you'll get to have the whole rest of the day. Yeah, I'm going to get back to work now. It was good chatting with you. I hope you have a blessed day. Hot Mess Express, same to you. See you on Sunday. And thanks for just hopping in on the impromptu coffee with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. So love you, girl. And I will see you on Sunday.